Hello everyone, I am Tobias, and we are back with another quest guide. Today we're doing a Taste of Hope. Oh, this is a vampire series quest. Oh man, as you may have known by now, the vampire series is very hard. Especially the boss fights, which there will be one of. There's going to be a boss fight with later on with the Ranis Drakan, which is why I'm wearing like pretty decked out gear right now, using a full Juicycar. For requirements, you need a crafting level of 48 or more, agility level 45 or more, attack level 40 or more, herbivore level 40 or more, slayer level 38 or more, and have completed the prequel quest, Darkness of Hallowvale. So you can bring whatever is your preferred gear. I'm gonna go with melee. Melee is advised throughout the quest. You had to fight the Abomination, which is a level 140 something monster, not that difficult. And then Lord Drakan, which uses melee and magic. And also like Firewatch Minions, which uses melee. So melee is pretty good, you know, gives you good coverage, let's put it that way. And also you had to fight him using a melee based weapon, the Ivandis flail. So having melee gear to complement your weapon during that boss fight is will help you a lot. You also need 1,000 coins, 1 knife, 1 chisel, 1 pestle mortar, 1 cut emerald, 1 vial water, and either one enchant emerald or jade tablet, or 1 level 2 enchant cast. So you can use so carry either 1 cosmic rune plus 3 air rune, or just the tablet form of it. Both of those are sufficient. You also need the Ivandis flail, which I do not have with me right now. I'm going to pick this up later in the quest. If you recall, during the Darkness of Hallowvale, I think we made the Ivandis flail and then we gave it off to Velof Hertz. So now Velof Hertz in Broederrats, the southmost part of Mauritania, has the flail still. So near the end, before the boss fight, I'm going to stop by Velof Hertz, take the flail, and then proceed to the the boss. Proceed to make a upgraded version of it and then fight the boss. Okay, so as I said, these vampire boss fights are no joke. Being combat level 70 or higher is good, as well as having access to all protection prayers, so prayer level grading 43. I also recommend when the boss fight happens to have like some pretty high level food, Depending on your comfort level, you may want to use Ceradoin brews. The only reason I'm using these brews right here is so I can do everything in one inventory. That's all it is. If you want to like pull out if you want to use like sharks or monkfish or summer pies, I'll let you know when the boss fight is about to happen, and then you just pull that out. So the only reason I have brews with me is so I can keep everything condensed in one inventory. It's just for my convenience, that's all it is. 1 divine super common potion and 1 standard potion is very useful. And we fast travel to the Marudich, which is a vampire kind of city domain, 3 times. If you have a agility level greater than 50, you can use this fair ring BIQ, hop over a stone, and then just head your way down here. You can use the Morton teleport scroll, which is like 35,000 a piece, and then just take the boat here. You can use the Shade of Morton minigame teleport if you have that, which is free, but it's free but has a 30-minute cooldown timer to help you reach the city. Right now, there's no real convenient way of doing this, so it's kind of what it is. Okay, so to start this quest, make sure you have all your stuff. If you follow me and have similar, similar stats in terms of like melee and gear, I'm using full Juicycar. It should only take you one inventory. Here's my combat level for reference. I don't have the Ivandis flail with me right now. The rod of Ivandis rather. I do not have the rod of Ivandis with me right now. But I will tell you when you should retrieve it from Vilaf Hertz inside a bird of rods. If you have it with you right now, that's perfect. Otherwise, it's no big deal. We'll just pick it up later on as we need it. And that's about it. Yeah. Alright, cool. So I'm gonna go to Mireditch, and the way I'm gonna do this is by using the teleport scroll, the Morton teleport scroll. Puts you right here. The Shades of Morton minigame group teleport also puts you right here as well. If you want to use the group teleport instead, which is free. Which is free right there. You can also use like a fair ring BIQ if you have a geotel level greater than 50 to kind of cross into the zone, the Hayward South. Once you're here, just take the boat as we did in Darkness Hellvale to the Mireditch. I can actually stop by Vilaf right now and take the rod, but I'll do that later when I actually need to. Because right now I'm pretty strapped for inventory space, so yeah. I'll do it when the time comes, put it that way. And then as we've done many times before, just simply take the boat. And you might have to. You probably will have to deal with these Vire watches, but just to recap, if they stop you, try to distract them. You may fail depending on your thieving level. If you do, you just have to pay the blood test, which is 6 HP. It's not bad. So once you're here, we're going to head into Ver Sidhaza, which is I guess the theater, or the place of entertainment right here. This giant building. So enter this side. Oh, look at that. I want to work with you. I don't. Meat sack. Try to distract him. Look over there. What? Where? It may work. It may not work. So just kind of take your gamble. All right, head into the Versin Haza. I'm sorry if it's like super dark. It's kind of what it is. Enter this door. And I despise this music. It always raises my adrenaline. And by the east side into the theater blood minigame, we're going to, I guess, raid. We're going to talk to Garth. Hello there. Interested in hearing a tale of Serafina? Yes. Great. Now, in case you didn't know, the castle before you is Versin Haza, the theater of blood. So this thing. Every day, vampires across Mauritania come to watch the theater as citizens, meaning these humans, attempt various challenges within. So it's like a form of entertainment for them. If the citizen wins, the lady Verzik Vertur promises that the citizen will be free from paying blood tests for the rest of their life. Huh. Suppose it's worth trying. So who is this Serafina person? The theater of blood has been around for many years and thousands have tried their luck against it. However, throughout all that time, only one person has ever survived to the end. Serafina? Correct. Serafina's younger brother was very ill and he wasn't going to survive any more blood tests. She couldn't let him die, so she did what she had to do. She entered the theater and succeeded every challenge. They say that Verzak wasn't too happy about it, but she kept her promise, and Serafina and her brother were freed. Huh, sounds like you're a big fan of her. She is the local hero here. We all aspire to be her one day. What happened to her in the end? I suppose she left. Can't really imagine any free person wanting to stick around here. You suppose, but you don't know for certain. It was a long time ago. Many people who are still around don't remember. Interesting. And the Giga Chads, the vampire bosses. came to watch the theater. That was Von Strom, Klaus, and Ranis Drakan. Cephalon and the Marcray will want to hear about this. Okay, so now head back to the Marcray hideout in the 3rd sector. If you remember, if you recall, this Mardish city is divided into 3 different sectors. This is sector 1, this is sector like 2, and this is like sector 3. So the Marcray hideout is like over here somewhere, all the way in sector number 3. So we're not going to like do all the hoops and hurdle as we did. We're going to do the shortcut, which is I'm going to talk to any one of these Marcray, these Firewatches, have them send us to the mines, and then we'll be able to see. There we are, mine. Once you're here, just talk to any person, and then take a spare pick. So now you want to mine 15 of these diorite ores and put them into the crates. I'm going to like temporarily drop my stuff to kind of make my room, but I'll show you what the one round looks like. So there we are, and boom, 12 more. So I'll come back once this is filled up. And there we go. We have filled up the cart with 15 of these ores. You no longer need a pickaxe, just drop it. And then talk to any one of these vampire rejuvenants to leave this area. Hey, I want to get out of here. I'll let you out when the car is full. The car is full. I guess you can go now. And so we've done our labor, and now we're back outside into the city. And we're at this third section right now. So as you can see, we're at over here now. So just follow this map that I have right here to the left. Just kind of stick to the east side wall until you eventually get to this kind of house. This little trapezoid house right here. The little trapezoid house in the map. This thing with the ladder. We don't need to visit the laboratory in this quest. I'm just reusing a map that I used for the Darkness of Hollowvale. So it's the same map. I'm just reusing it because to illustrate the same path. I'm actually kind of lost right now. Oh, here it is. So there's the ladder. Yeah, bro. So we have to go through these 3 doors now. Let me just do that. All right, there we go. Alright, so let me just one more time on an astral map. So we were dropped off right there, head away, kind of along the east side until you get to here. This little trapezoid looking house. Enter through the doors into the ladder. I don't want to deal with this guy. Bye bye. Climb up and then jump to the west. Everything the same, has a Darkness Hollowvale. Oh, and then climb down the staircase. Head down the staircase. Push the wall. Push the decorator wall. And then enter the southeast tile. Boop, there we are. And now we're back at the hideout. So that's the entire shortcut. And once you're here, head away to the north area and talk to Cephalon. Hello. Nice to see you again, man. You deserve a promotion. Cephalon, I've seen something. Where is it? I saw Verhaza and I saw Vanstrom, Klaus, and Ranis Drakan. What are they doing there? I'm not exactly sure, but they were there at the same time, and they both entered the castle. Probably they're having a meeting or something. It's probably worth investigating. What do you need me to do? Return to the theater and see if you can work out what they're up to. If you need some help, we have recently sent a few of King Rao's mercenaries in that direction. If you recall, King Raoud the Varrock king of Misselin. We asked him to send a few troops to Mauritania to help these guys, and I guess that's what he has done. Okay, so now I'll head back to Versenhazer. I'm actually going to just teleport out because otherwise you have to like backtrack from Sector 3 to Sector 1. It's just more convenient to teleport back out and just do the same thing as we did when we first started this quest. And once you're back at this theater area, head your way to the southeast corner and talk to any mercenary. It doesn't matter. Hello there. Hello. You don't look like the usual robo around here. What is your story, man? Oh, this guy has a bandos. He has an armored down god sword. Wow. And you have someone with probably an elite. I forgot the name of the gear, but anyway, he has an ancestral. He has a bandos gear with like a bandos god sword. These guys are pretty decked out. Cephalon sent me. He said you can help me with something. Ah, Cephalon. Interesting person, isn't he? Those eyes of his are very creepy. Anyway, we might be able to help you, but it will need to be quick. We're just about to enter the theater ourselves. Compared to the citizens, we should have no issues there. So, what do you want? I saw Vanshaw Klaus and Ranis Drakan entering the castle. Do you know if they're still there? Yeah, they're still there. We haven't seen them leave, so it's probably the case. I need to know what they're doing. Any ideas how I can get inside? The place has a few windows. Perhaps you can like look through one. It's pretty high up though. You have to like climb up here or something. That might do the trick. Parts of the castle wall has been damaged, so you can probably scale that as well. Thanks for the help. Okay, so once you have talked to them, head your way to the southwest corner. And then try to climb up this rubble. Get away from there, food sack. Doesn't look like I can climb up here without distracting that Firewatch. Talk to Harpert nearby. Hey, could you help me like distract this vampire? I am not gonna get on the wrong side of the vampires unless you pay me. How much? Ugh, 1,000 coins. What do you plan to do with 1,000 coins around here? There's a guy in Sector 3 who sells weapons. Top secret, the vampires can't even know about it. I want to buy a sword from him so I have a better chance in the theater. Fine, here's my money. Thanks. When you're ready, climb the wall and I'll distract the vampire. And now we climb up the wall. Vampire, over here! Oh? Okay. Alright, so be careful when you, so head your way north, east around here to the very end over there. Be careful with these vents because these vents can damage up to 20 HP. When they no longer, the steam can damage up to 20 HP. Especially when you're climbing down, make sure it's not like blowing or anything. I don't think that's the case when you climb down, but yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen because your character like jumps to the side anyway. Yeah, okay, yeah. But for sure, when you climb up, make sure you don't stand like in front of it. And continue onwards. And continue until you get to the window over here. After this cutscene, all your run energy, prayer, and HP is replenished. I don't exactly know why, but that's just kind of what it is. So my run energy should go back to 100% after this cutscene. Look through the window. And you believe this creature will be suitable? This is a Lady Verzik Rimpertur, I guess the boss of this theater. I have no doubt it will be adequately. I still believe the Firewatch can handle this. We've given your Firewatch more than enough opportunities, this is Ranis. It's time for another strategy. The creature before you has advantage over Firewatch. It's the perfect hunter to this thing, the Abomination, which we'll have to fight later on. We still need the blood though. I have a solution to that. If this is indeed the route we're taking, there's also a question of your sister. She specifically requested that Cephalon and that outsider be left to her. Oh, so this is like this Abomination is like a hunting dog. It needs the blood of whoever is a victim so it can track her down. Now is not the time for games. We can't afford to let the enemy sleep through our hands. Anyway, you worry about the Marquet. I'll handle Venescula. Venescula Dragon is the sister to, I think, Lord Dragon. However, she's like, I guess, trying to help us as well. So, she's being kind of an issue. Venestrum? Very well. I will make preparations immediately. The sooner we deal with the Marquet, the better. Even our kind have weaknesses, and if Serafina could discover them, the Marquet can as well. So Serafina is actually, I guess, a real thing, not just a fairy tale. And apparently she has found a secret to their weaknesses. That doesn't sound too good. I better let Cephalon know. And there we go. My run energy has restored, as well as my health and prayer, if applicable. So head back to Cephalon in the 3rd sector. You can use the same mine method we did earlier to shortcut your way there. You may have to like climb all the way down and exit the theater to actually talk to Varquay. I think there's one like floating around here, but you probably won't be able to like reach it. Yeah, for example, I probably can't reach this guy without going outside. Anyway, it's fine. So I'll come back to you guys when I'm back in the hideout. And we're back. So just follow the same thing we did earlier with the shortcut. You know, go through the mines, hug the east side, and so forth. Talk to Cephalon. Do you have news for us? I do, and it's not good. I managed to spy on their meeting between Vanstrom, Ranis, and Verzik Retur. Verzik gifted them a strange creature that would help track you guys down. Track the Marquet? How? It needs the blood of someone in this group. So they still need the blood of us, huh? We may still be okay then. It's not like the vampires name and number who they take. How do they know who's gonna be? I wouldn't be so sure. Vanstrom says he has a plan to make that happen. That is not good. If Vanstrom thinks he can do it, I have no reason to not believe him. He has proven to be a worthy adversary. What's our plan? I don't know. Can I help with anything? Bertita and I will form a plan. Meanwhile, did you remember the book on high alchemy you found for us? I do. I don't think it matters what you say, but anyway, just go with it. Our researcher Flanagan Scooter has been working on translating it. Can you check up on him? And then talk to Flanagan Scooter. Hello there. Cephalon says you were working on translating the book. This guy looks remarkably healthy for someone in this area. Way more healthy than the other people. I wonder why. What is this guy eating? I'm afraid large parts of the book are written using the vampiric language. I don't think it matters what you have to say. Anything to report? The book seems to document a lot of experiments that were performed in the lab you found. Interestingly, the experiments were performed on vampires, not as well as on human. It appears that they were trying to use the power of high alchemy to modify both humans and vampires. What is high alchemy? Also, I don't think it matters here. What you say? There are some that believe that the hidden power in blood. High alchemy is the act of modifying blood, both magically and scientifically, to harness their power. It seems that the vampire are strong believers in the power of high alchemy, as they've been experimenting quite heavily. I think for two reasons. One, they were looking for a way to increase the amount of blood they could harvest from a person. And anyway, Number 2, as we're aware, vampires possess some form of immunity against our attacks. It starts off only as partial in juveniles, so you can still kind of damage the juveniles. And as they become full-grown vampires, they are totally invulnerable. This book implies that the vampire's immunity isn't actually perfect and can be overcome. It seems they were trying to improve this immunity to improve their defenses. I have no idea. I may actually be able to help you with that. I overheard a meeting with Vanstrom and Ranis. I think Vanstrom said something interesting. He implied that Serafina discovered their weakness. Serafina, the one who survived the Theater Blood? I believe so. That would make a lot of sense. We've always wondered how she actually did it. But what if she never needed to? Maybe she took advantage of the vampire's weakness and forced them to let her leave. Do you think this is worth exploring? I do. Alright, so talk to Cephalon again. Hey, how's it going? Not good. We've looked at our options and we can't see any solution. If the vampires truly have the ability to track us down, then we're not safe anywhere in Mauritania. We'll have to leave and find new hideouts. We can meet up with Relief in the Burderat. Once we're all together, we can travel to Pachydermis and cross into Misselin. Retreat to Misselin? What about the people here who are still in need of help? I don't know what else to do, man. Like, we're kind of screwed either or. There must be a way. What about Raoul's mercenaries? Can't they help us? Even with their help, the vampires outnumber us 10 to 1. The only reason we survived this far the only reason we, as a group here, have survived this far is by hiding in the shadows. Once the vampires know where we are, we're goners. I'm sorry, Tobias. This is not looking too good right now. Okay, so when do we leave? It will take some time to pack up everything. Do you think we can do one last thing before we leave? It depends what that is. While translating the alchemy book, Flagian found a possible reference to the weakness of the vampires. I also heard Vanstrom talking about the same weakness. He implied that Serafina found a way to take advantage of it. Serafina? I thought she was nothing more than a myth. A tale fabricated by vampires to drive people into the theater. But this is from Vanstrom himself, so she must have been a real thing. Valid points. Old man Rao used to tell plenty of stories about Serafina. I suppose you have time to check us out. Well, the others pack up. Where do we go? You'll find a house in Sector 4. To get there, leave the base, head north, and head west. Go all the way to the western wall, and you'll find a broken fountain. The house is the one directly south of the fountain. It's best we travel separately, so I'll meet you there. Before you leave, just make sure you actually can proceed. You don't have to talk to Flagian anymore. Okay, we're good to go. Just make sure. All right, so we're gonna go and investigate Serafina's house. I have no idea how this guy knows where it is. If he thinks Serafina is a fairy tale. Well, I guess old man Rao probably told him where she used to be, and that's our point of reference. Anyway, so exit the hideout, head your way upstairs, jump to the east building, climb down, and then head through these three doors straight to the wall. And then just run to the west wall. Just randomly run. It doesn't really matter. Just run somewhere to the west. And you will see a broken fountain somewhere. There it is, broken fountain. And once you have identified the broken fountain, this is the house you need to be in. The broken fountain, the south house right here. There's the stairs right there, and let's head downstairs. So this is what it looks like on the map. Alright, and now just talk to Cephalon. There's a punching bag here for some reason. So this is where Serafina lived, or so they claim. Everyone else I've spoken to looks up to her, but you don't think she's even real. I guess it's not about whether or not she was real. It's about what she is now, a symbol, a false one, of hope. everyday citizens throw themselves into the theater all because of her. But why don't they fight with the Marquay instead? I guess they don't think the vampires will ever be beaten, so it's just hopeless. So instead of like I guess so the theater of blood is basically distracting the people from actually forming together and coming up with a plan to overtake the vampires and help with the Marquay. So it's a way to distract the citizens from coming up with a solution to their problem. They believe the citizens believe they at least have a chance in the theater more than have a chance with us. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. There's a locked door right there, and there's hiding something. So now search the crates and barrel, these two in particular, for mysterious meat and mysterious herb. Use the mysterious herb in a vial of water. Grind up the meat with the pestle mortar. Add the grinded meat into the potion, and then use the potion on the door like that. You try to open the door, but it's locked. There's a small slot next to the door that looks like something could be poured into it. There's also an inscription on the door that reads, "Blood is the price of victory." And pour it into a slot. Nothing happens. That does not look right. Alright, so talk to Cephalon with an empty vial. There's also a crate here that has an empty vial. Found anything yet? I found some ingredients for the potion. I made it and nothing happened. I also found some inscription on the door. Blood is the price of victory. I wonder. Perhaps my blood will work? What are you doing? Blood is the price of victory, dude. Probably my blood is the price of our victory. If my suspicion is correct. And then likewise search the same ingredients. The mysterious herb and the meat. Put the herb in again. Grind the meat and then add it to the potion. Try again. Alright. And then there we are. Oh, now enter. And then search for old notes. You can actually you can't read this note because it's in a vampiric language. Only Flanagan can possibly understand. And then just give it to Cephalon. Any luck? I have some old notes here. Hopefully they contain something useful. Let's head back to Thakian. I can take them with me if you want. Here you go. Just give them to him. There you go. Thanks. We should head back to the hideout. Okay, so now we have to head back to the hideout. You can just retrace your steps like I'm doing right now. Just head back up and head back to the ladder, the building with the ladder. That way, when you enter the hideout, you have to fight the Abomination that we saw earlier in the theater. So make sure you're prepared to do so. It's not too difficult. The Abomination is level 149. Uses melee slashes and also range up to 23 for both. Can also drain your stats as well. And it's weak to magic and resistance to range attacks. Alright. Make sure you're prepared and good to go. I'm actually going to I'll probably use prayer, honestly. Do this and then just use strength. Get this done quickly. Alright, and then climb down to the trapdoor. Are you sure you want to enter? Any items left in the hideout, including whatever else you have, will be lost upon death. So this is a cue for a boss fight. The clearest sign of a boss fight I've ever seen. Anyway, up north. Oops, I'm actually going to not use that much prayer. Okay. Alright, so now talk to Cephalon. How are things looking for Tilda? All the essentials are packed up, we're ready to go. Excellent, let's leave. I don't understand. What is it? I'm looking through these notes you found, but there's nothing here. What do you mean nothing? As in, it's just junk. Why would Serafina have written this? It was a trap. Verstek knew we were coming. Vansham is gonna come after us. They have a taste of your blood now. They know where we are. It was a bait. Now we're screwed. And there is Abomination. Oh, and there's Merkitus, who I never met. Oh, and there's another guy. He got knocked out though. He's still alive, I guess. Actually, no, I think he's dead now. He's gonna get eaten. Time to die, beast. And there's Andreas, one hit KO. Oh my god. Flagian, and he's dead. No! What's happening, Cephalon? Super Saiyan! Oh, it's weakened. Let's finish it off. Alright, so there it is. Just, as I said, this thing is weak to magic and resistant to range. It does melee and also range attacks, up to 23 each. And there you go, he's dead. Don't depend on Vertilo to actually do anything. Cephalon, are you okay? I'll be fine. Let's get out of here before more of his vampires find us. Our hideout is now compromised. Let's use the old one we have. Let's go back to the old one we have under Old Man Rao's house. Meet us there. Alright. And they don't take us with us. They don't take us with them. How sad. Okay, so now head back to the Old Man Rao's house. I guess right there. So we're here. We're in Sector 3 right now. I think the most convenient way of doing this is just heading back to, Morton, using the teleport scroll and heading way down here. So this is where Old Man Rao's house is right there. So you have to be here. I'm actually going to stop by the pub now and retrieve the Rod of Ivandis from Rilafa Hertz. So let me just quickly do that. Alright, and you recall the hideout in Borderot is inside this pub. Oh, come on, dude. Oh, here we are. Climb down. Come on. There we are. Climb down. Alright, and Rilafa Hertz. Here he is. Oop, wrong dude. Well met. Hello, Vilaf. Vanstrom attacked the Marquet in the Mar Ditch. We need to go help them. Don't worry, it's over. We won, but there were casualties. I think oh wait a minute. Oh no. Oh shoot. Oh, I see. So we actually have to come back to this guy after we do the next part, so that we have a reason to request the Rod of Ivandis. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, dude. I'm so sorry. Okay, so anyway, so I'll probably come back using the Shades of Morton minigame teleport. But anyway. Oh man, that's really embarrassing. But anyway, so just go to the hideout in Old Man Rao right now. Alright, so here we are at the south end in Sector 1. There's Old Man Rao's house right here. And then just head downstairs right there. Alright. And talk to Cephalon. Mercus Andius Flagan. How many more needs to die from those monsters? Are you okay, man? I knew Cephalon was a lie. I wanted to believe so hard. I was naive, and people died because of my mistake. More would have died if not for you, so it's okay, man. Was that magic? To be honest, I don't know what happened. It's a power I've had for a long time. I've never been able to control it. It only seems to come on when I'm angry or threatened. He's trying to go Super Saiyan. How strange. Indeed. This guy's like Gohan, dude. He's exactly like Gohan. Same dude as Gohan. Same character type as Gohan from Dragon Ball series. I have blank spots. Okay, so anyway, time to move on. What's the plan, boss? We make our way to Berderot and meet with Olaf and then head back to retreat to Misselin. What other choice do we have, man? I've lost some very good friends as well. I can't just like walk away from this. The vampires need to pay before we leave. We will all die if we stay here again. We are leaving now. Just a second thought. The vampires will probably think we're all dead in an attack. They have dropped their guards. Now is the best time to retaliate. He has a good point. But how do we do though? We have no way of fighting them. Actually, I think you're wrong. What do you mean? Flanagan managed to translate some more of the alchemy book while you two were investigating. We never got the chance to look over his new discoveries. I did discover some notes though. Okay. And now talk to Vertida. Okay, dude, spill the beans. Hello there. Here are the notes of Flanagan. Have a read through it and let me know if you need help. I'm not actually gonna. So now read the book. I will not read this book, but I'll pause after each page for you to read if you want to. Alright, so then talk to Cephalon. Actually, so now we can make the Ivandis flail. So you can search the crates around here for look at that. Search the crate for a chain, and then search the crate for a silver sickle. So now we're going to use the emerald on the silver sickle B to create an emerald sickle, and then we're going to use the we're going to use level 2 enchant. Or you can also equivalently use enchant emerald or jade tablet on the sickle. Boom, and now is when you need the rod of Ivandis. So now you can go back to Relaf Hertz in Berderot and request the rod of Ivandis, because we have a reason now to actually ask for it. Well, Matt, hello, Olaf. Can I ask you a favor? I would like the rod of Ivandis back. Why do you need it? I want to convert it to a flail, and I have reason to believe it will be effective against the vampires. Hard to say no to that. Here you go. And then you just combine either the chain or the sickle with the rod of Ivandis to get yourself the Ivandis flail. And there is this is our vampire fighting weapon. As you can see, I'm super sorry about the going here earlier and not having I guess being able to take the rod. But anyway, I did this in the same order on my other account, so I kind of thought that it would be okay to kind of do it earlier, but I guess not. So do not go back to Vilaf until you actually have Flanagan's notes, otherwise your character will have no reason to actually retrieve this rod of Ivandis. So alright, so now just head back to Cephalon inside the hideout under the old man Rao's house. Good news, Cephalon, the weapon is complete. Alright, good work. What do we do now? I'm not convinced, but if it turns out that you were right, This is a huge victory. Alright. Ranis Drakan himself has set an open invitation to the people of Mardich to invite them to Versenhaza, so he'll be there. Apparently he intends to officially announce the defeat of the Marquet. This is quite possibly the best opportunity for us to prove that we are not defeated, and also to prove to the people that we can defeat the vampires. Especially if we can take down one of their high officials like Ranis Drakan. Now that we have a weapon to do so, this is our chance to bring real hope to these people. Tamias, you are not a citizen. You have never felt the pain of these people, and yet you fight for them all the time. I must now ask you to fight for us one more time and defeat Ranis Drakan. I've come this far, I'm not leaving you behind. What's the plan? Take the new weapon and head to Versenhaza. Kale will meet you there. Wait until Ranis has begun his speech, and then step to the front and fight him. I will not let you down. Thank you, Tomas. Marquet prevails. So now head back to Versenhaza, and we're going to fight Ranis the Drakan. You can actually now fight the Vampyres with this Ivandis flail. So if they stop you, you have the option to fight them to the death now. Before you have no way of doing this, but now with this new weapon you can do so. Okay, so there's a bank right there. If you need to pull out your stuff, you know, like food, supplies, etc. When you're ready, head to the center area and talk to Kale Forshaw right here, and then we'll start the cutscene and the fight. If you die, you can claim your stuff here in his chest for 20,000 coins. This should be northwest, not no, northwest anyway. I thought that says southwest, but it's northwest. It's okay. Before I do this, let me just go over the mechanics of Ranis Drakan. Because during the fight, I would not have a lot of time to actually do this. So let me just do that right now. Okay, so Ranis Drakan has 3 phases. So phase 1, 2, and 3 are all the same level 233. In his first phase, he will slash, so melee and magic up to 20, both of them up to 20, and can sometimes hit through your protection prayer. He will use blood barrage to heal him some of the damage he deals to you. So if he hits like 20, he'll probably heal like 6 or something. Occasionally he will just charge, you know, he'll curl into a ball and charge an attack. That can do up to 30 HP of damage if you're close by. So when that happens, when he starts to charge, just run away as far as you can to a corner or something, and you only be dealt 6 damage. He goes into phase 2 when he's down to 65 HP. Can only be damaged using the Ivandis flail, which we have right here. So make sure you have this equipped. And to exit the fight at any time, just ask the Myrwash citizen. So the fight will happen right here. There'll be a bunch of citizens right there. Just talk to the one at the south end to exit. You can also teleport out too if you need to. So the strategy for the first phase is just to attack him with the Ivandis flail until he goes down 65. Now use your boost. Use your boost, your protect from magic, etc. Magic, ultimate strength. And when he starts to charge, just run away as far as you can to a corner. Phase number 2, he flies into the air and summons 2 Firewatch minions, level 87. You must kill both of them before he returns to the ground and fights you again. As he's in the ground, as he's in the air, he will throw these blood bombs at you, these projectiles, blood bombs at you. If you get hit by one, you can lose up to 40 HP. You can also lure the Firewatch into one. For example, if I'm fighting a Firewatch right here, and he starts to throw a blood bomb, throw a blood bomb. Just move one tile to the right, and then the Firewatch move over here, and then the blood bomb will hit the Firewatch and do up to 20 HP of damage. So that's one way to like use the bombs to your advantage. And similar thing, once he goes down to the ground, you can only damage him with the flail. And if you want to exit the second phase, just talk to a citizen at the south end. If you do exit during phase 2 or 3, I think you have to redo the whole thing again. You can't just jump back. You can't just jump back to like the second, third phase. So yeah, just something to think about. So same strategy has the first phase. Use your brews, protect from magic, and just kill the Wirewatches. Use the bomb to your advantage if you can, and then once he's at the ground, just same thing. Use your flail to dwindle his health down. He goes into the third phase at 25 HP, in which he will summon more. Once he's at his third phase, he summons 2 more Wirewatches, same as the second phase, and then goes back into the air. So same thing has the initial second phase. Just kill the Wirewatches, use the bombs to your advantage, and then when he goes back to the ground the third time, goes back to the ground for the last time, he's going to start attacking you with only melee. But his melee attacks will be much faster, up to like 6 HP of damage, but like much quicker, like every tick, basically. So in this case, just use protect from melee instead of protect from magic. And yeah, it's basically that. Same thing, just use the flail and exit if you need to. Alright, so with all that in mind, let's just get straight to it. Alright, Kale, lead the way. Well met, Tamias. Let us start this battle of revenge. I'm ready. Oh, and if you never used a brew before, the ratio is 3 doses of brew to like 1 superstar potion. Because when you use the brew, you lower your stats. For example, your attack, strength, etc. gets lowered. So 3 doses and then 1 dose of superstore to kind of boost everything up to balance. Alright, anyway, let's get straight to it. I'm ready. Very well, good luck. Citizens of Maradich, I stand before you today. For many years, the Marquis have lurked in the shadows, their acts of defiance tainting the greatness we have achieved together. Today, their defiance comes to an end. We entered the home of the Marquis and have eliminated them. Our efforts would not have been possible without every single one of you. The blood you provide us remain that we are capable of facing such threats. You should all be proud. Today is a very good day for us to celebrate. Rebellion, resistance, defiance. These are not the path to freedom. They are merely the path to death. Your death. Anyone who wishes to be free in his life should instead look to Serafina. Enter the theater of blood and survive. Do this and freedom will be yours. Oh, good as that sounds, I do have a few issues with this. There's our adventure. What is this? Who is this? You stand claiming the Marquis are dead, but I'm here to prove you wrong. For too long you have lorded yourself over these people. Today, your time is up. You die. Over the course of my life, I have tasted more blood than you could ever imagine. The variety of flavors is so incredible, and yet there's one taste that's there's one taste that pales in comparison, and that is the taste of hope. You're so full of it. I'm going to enjoy killing you. And he transformed into a vampire. Alright, so there you go. Use your boosts. And when he charges, just went to a corner, like either this corner or that corner. It's kind of hard to see, I'm sorry, but yeah, just try to like do that. Oh, there you go. There's a charge. Run away. You get dealt 6 HP. I'm going to quickly heal up right now. 2, and then 3, and then 1 dose of that. Alright, there we go. Back into the fight. And And there we go. He's gonna go to like phase number 2 now. I take it you killed that abomination then. It was a human, you know, once. How does that feel? You kill your own kind. Guards! Now he's gonna go into the air and attack you. So he's gonna throw these blood bombs at you, for example. Right there. So move 1 tile and then you can use it to damage the guard. For example, if I do this, stay here. Wait for him to throw the blood tile and then just move 1 tile away. Boom! There we go. He gets hit by the thing. Alright, and there he goes. He was doomed with his illness. He would have soon died or without our tithing. We saved him just like she wanted. All for you to just kill him. Oh, that must be, oh wow, that must be, Serafina's brother then, that we killed. Ouch. So, you know, this is the same thing, just, same mechanics as, phase 1. She was, this is phase 3 now. She was one of the smart ones. She was willing. Saving him was all that matters. She was ready to sacrifice everything for that. Guards, and this is going to be the last round of vampires. Let me just heal up. It's a shame her mind it's a shame her mind is no longer here. One of the negatives of the process, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would have introduced you to her. I'm sure she would have loved to meet her brother's killer. And then for the last phase, use attack for melee instead of magic, because he's gonna quickly just melee you like he's gonna melee you every few ticks. And there you go. He is now down for the count. So I guess this is the part where I say something. My check. Hello. So for hundreds of years, the people of Mauritania have suffered under Lord Loverny, Drakan, and his vampires. For too long, they filled you with false hope of freedom. All you had to do is follow Serafina, and you'll be free, or so they claim. Well, whoever Serafina was, she is no longer here. There is no freedom in that theater of hope, theater of blood behind me. No hope, just lies. If freedom is what you truly want, there is another path. You see, the vampires are not as powerful as you believe. Ranis Drakan lies dead in front of me before you guys, killed by a mere mortal. If he can die, so can the rest. I ask you, fight alongside the Marquay, and together, push back the darkness of Hallowell. Together, we will end the tyranny of the Drakan family together. Together, we will bring true hope to Mauritania. Marquay prevail. That was amazing, Tomas. You better get back to the hideout and tell Cephalon. Oops, this place is filled with vampires soon. Oops, sorry about it, guys. My phone was going off. Alright, so yeah, so if after you fight Drakan, you get disconnected or whatever, you get locked out, just talk to Kale again, and he'll just finish the cutscene we did with the speech of victory and hope and so forth. So now head back to Cephalon under Old Man Rao's house to end this quest. Oops, this is the wrong entrance. Good news, Cephalon. Ranis Drakan is no more. I've heard it. The whole city is talking about it. Tomas, it cannot be understated what you have done. This is a turning point in our battle, and it's all because of you. Thanks, Cephalon. What happens now? Loverneal Drakan is unlikely to ignore the death of his brother. He will do everything he can to destroy us. I don't expect things to go easy for us from here on. Thanks to you, though, we should hopefully have more support to our cause. You're finally giving these people something to fight for, something real. We'll start planning our next steps right now. You can leave us be. You've earned a break. Also, it seems that you are rewarded for what you've done today. I cannot offer much, but I do have this tomb of knowledge. I think Kale has something for you as well. I discovered this medallion from Ranis. It may be useful to you. Anyway, off you go. Thank you. Oh, look at that. Lord Dragon will not be pleased about this. Oh, I'm counting on it. Quest completed. Also have one quest for the Ivandis flail, Drakan's medallion, and a 2 more experience. Oh, so there you go. We have completed this this quest, and now we have a way to actually fight with the vampires, which I think is a pretty decent moneymaker. The vampire dust that they drop is pretty decent moneymaker. Anyway, we also have this Drakan medallion, which allows us to teleport, to a bunch of different locations like Version Hazia, the Theater, Dark Mire, Sleep, and so forth.